going to learn about estimation. Now, why we do estimation? See children, many a times in our real life situations occur where approximations or rough calculations play an important role than the exact number of the things. For example, around 4 lakh species of beetle are identified in a world, a survey said. One out of every 1 crore aeroplane flight crashes. DMRC, that is Delhi Metro Rail Corporation, revealed its latest annual ridership figure as more than 100 crores. About 150 million people visited the country's biggest fest, Kumbh Mela 2019, etc. In the above examples, the count is not exact, but it is helpful to know the answers of required questions. Such numbers which do not give the exact values but give approximate values which are easier to use and remember are called estimated numbers. One simple way of estimation is a rounding off. Now, what is rounding off? Rounding off expresses a number in terms of nearest tens, hundreds, thousands, lakhs, etc. and make the numbers easier to understand quickly. For example, 95,679 rounded off to nearest 10,000 as 1 lakh. Rounding off to nearest 10, 100,000 or 10,000. To round off a given number to nearest 10, we find out the multiple of 10 that is nearest to the given number. Example, 24 is rounded off to 20. Now when we draw in a number line, for example, we have to round off to, first we are learning about rounding off to nearest tens. Okay, suppose you have to round off 24. Now draw a number line, that is, and write the numbers between 20 to 30. And midway we are having and just mark 24 over there. Okay, now 24 is rounded off to 20 because it is nearer to 20 than to 30. Okay, similarly, one more example we will say 25. You can say 25 is midway between 20 and 30. Midway numbers are rounded off to the upper multiple of 10. That means midway numbers are always rounded to the upper multiple of 10. To round off, similarly, we will find out how to round off a given number to the nearest 100 with the help of number line. We find out that multiple of 100 that is nearest to the given number. For example, suppose you have to find it out whether to round off 545. Okay, first we draw a number line. Okay, and from 500 to 600. Okay, and in between just mark 545. Okay, now 545 lies between 500, the lower multiple of 100, and 600, the upper multiple of 100. Now we can find the which 545 is nearer to 500 than to 600. Okay, so where it will be rounded off? It will be rounded off to 500. Okay, similarly, to round off a given number to nearest 1000, we find out the multiple of 1000 that is nearest to the given number. Example, 7770 will be rounded off to 8000 because when we draw in the number line, we find that it is nearer to 8000 than to 7000. Okay, now in this way, by drawing number line also you can find it out whether how a number can be rounded off to nearest 10, 100 or 1000. And there is alternatively another method to find out and that you will find it easier. Okay, to round off a number to the nearest tens, hundreds, thousand, lakh and 10 lakh. Now let us follow the simple test steps given below to round off the numbers to nearest 10, 100, 1000, 10,000 and so on. Now let us see the table. Okay, first rounding off to nearest 10. Okay, what steps we will follow is that in step 1 what we would be doing, circle the digit. See, since we have to round it off to nearest 10, what we will do, we will circle the digit at tens place. Okay, that means in step 1 we will circle the number to which we have to round it off. Okay, then in step 2 what we would be doing is underline the digit at ones place. Okay, in first step what we have done, we have circled the digit at tens place. In second step what we have done, we have underlined the digit at ones place. Okay, now in step 3 we will observe If the underlined digit is 0, 1, 2, 3 or 4, then there will be no change in the circled digit. Okay, that means if the underlined digit is 1, 2, 3, 4, then the circled digit there will be no change. Okay, and if the digit is 5, 6, 7, that means if it is greater than 5 or equal to 5, okay, then what we have to do? Then add 1 to the circled digit and make the rest of all the digits to the right of the circle digit as 0. Thus 78 will be rounded off to 80. Okay, so these rules we will follow in every when we have to round it off to nearest 100, when we have to round it off to nearest 1000, or when we have to round it off to nearest 10,000 or nearest lakh. Okay, now how to round off to the nearest 100? Okay, now how we will round it off is that first what we will follow the step is, in step 1, since we have to round it off to nearest 100, what we will do, we will circle the digit at hundreds place. Okay, जिसको round off करना है उस digit को first we will circle it out. Next step 2 में what we will do, we will underline the digit at tens place. Okay, now and when we underline the digit at tens place, what the digit is 3. Now if the underlined digit is 1, 2, 3 or 4, then there will be no change in the circled digit. And if the digit is 5, 6, 7, the same rule it will be applied. If it is 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9, then add 1 to the circled digits. Okay, and make all the digits to the right of the circled digit. Now in this step 4, just find it out. 1 you have circled, 3 you have underlined. Since 3 is less than 5, no change in the digit at hundreds place, and make all the digits to the right of the circle digit as 0, and make 3 and 5 as 0. Thus what will happen, 135 will be rounded off to nearest 100. Understood? The same step we will find when we have to round it off to nearest 1000. Suppose you have to round it off to nearest 1000. What we will do, the first step we would be doing is, we will circle the digit at thousands place. Okay, now which is the thousands place here? 6 is the thousands place here. Underline the digit at hundreds place. Now what is the digit at hundreds place? 7. Now since 7 is greater than 5, then what will be in step 3? Okay, if the underlined digit is greater than 5, add 1 to the circled digit and make all the digits to the right of the circle digit as 0. So where it will be rounded off? Thus 6754 will be rounded off to 7000. Okay, now we will follow nearest 10,000. How we are going to do? The same step we will follow. Circle the digit of 10,000's place. And suppose the number given is 95,672, that is 95672. So what we will do? Circle the digit of 10,000's place, that is you circle the digit 9. Okay, then underline the digit at thousands place, that is you will underline the digit at thousands place. What is the thousands digit here? 5. Okay, now in step 3 what we will be do? The same thing. The same in step 3 we will follow the same, we will apply the same steps what we have done in earlier. If the underlined digit is 0, 1, 2, 3 or 4, then there will be no change in the circle digit, and if the digit is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then add 1 to the circle digit. Okay, and in both cases what we will do, we will make all the digits to the right of the circle digit as 0. That means if it is less than 5 also, then what we will do, you will not add 1 and you will make all the digits to the right of the circle digit as 0. And in case the underlined digit is greater than 5 or equal to 5, then you add 1 to the circle digit and make all the digits to the right of the circle digit 0. Now, so what will happen here? You can see in step 4, 9 is you have underlined 5 and 5 is equal to 5, or then what will happen? Add 1 to 9 and make all digits 0 to the right of the 9. Thus it will be rounded off to 1 lakh. Okay, so 95,672 will be rounded off to 1 lakh. Okay, now similarly, suppose you have to round it off, the given number is, we will follow the same rules in lakh, in crore, 10 lakh and in crore also. Suppose a big number is being given. For example, round off 27538952. Okay, the number given is. That means if I read the number, it will be what is the number? It is 27 crore 53 lakh 88,952. Okay. Okay, first what we have to do, we have to suppose you have to round it off to nearest 10,000. Okay, nearest 10,000. So which number we will circle? We will circle the digit at 10,000's place. So find out the 10,000's place here. If I find, what I will be getting, ones, tens, 100,000. 10,000 is which digit is there? 3. Okay. Then step 2 is underline the digit at the thousands place. So what is the digit at the thousands place? The digit is 8. Okay. Now since 8 is greater than 5, now 8 is greater than 5, so what you will do, you have to add 1 to the circle digit and make all other digits 0. So 27538,952 will be rounded off to nearest 10,000, that is 2754000, that is 27,54,000. Have you understood better? Whatever we have learned, it's very easy. You just follow the same steps, stepwise. If you will do, you will get the answer. Now the next question is to round off 27538,952 to nearest lakh. Okay, what steps we will follow? So since we have to round it off to nearest lakh, what we will do, first we will circle the digit at lakhs place. Now what is the lakhs place here? Find it out. The lakhs place is 5. Okay, the next is underline the digit at 10,000's place. Now what is the digit at the 10,000's place? Okay, the digit at 10,000's place is 3. Since 3 is less than 5, so what will happen? You will not add 1 to the circle digit and make all digits as 0. So where it will be rounded off? It will be rounded off to 27 crore 50 lakh. Okay, so it will be 2750000 is the required rounding off number. Now next is to round it off to, what we have to do is to round off 2 crore 75 lakh 38,952 to nearest lakh. What steps we will follow? We will follow the digit at 10 lakhs place. Okay, now what is the digit at 10 lakhs place? Just 7 is the digit at 10 lakhs place. So just circle the digit at 10 lakhs place. Okay, now what we will do, we will underline the digit at lakhs place. What is the digit at lakhs place? The digit at lakhs place is 5. Okay, since 5 is equal to 5, okay, since it is whenever the digit at the lakhs place is greater than 5 or equal to 5, what we will do, we will add 1 to the 10 lakhs place and make the other digits 0. So 2 crore 75 lakh 38,952 will be rounded off to 28 lakhs. Okay, now round off 2 crore 75 lakh 38,952 to nearest crore. What we will do, in the first step, what we will do, we will circle the digit at crores place. Now what is the digit at crores place? 2. Okay, then we will underline the digit at 10 lakhs place. What is the digit at 10 lakhs place? 7. Okay, now since 7 is greater than 5, so what we will do, we will add 1 to we will add plus 1 to the digit at crores place, that is it becomes 3, and make all the digits as 0. So where it will be rounded off? It will be rounded off to 3 crore. Okay, where it will be rounded off? It will be rounded off to 3 crore. As you can see, thus 3 crore is the required rounding of number. Okay, now let us do some exercise. Exercise sums have sent as PDF. Now some questions we will discuss. First, for example, in exercise 1E, question number 1, round off the following numbers to nearest 10. Okay, now suppose you have to round off 169. Okay, now 169, which is the, when we have to round it off to nearest 10, which digit we will circle? We will circle which digit? We will circle 6 here. So 6 is we will circle, and which digit we will underline? We will underline 9. Okay, now since the digit at 1's place, that is 9, is greater than 5, so where it will be rounded off? It will be rounded off to 1. So we will add plus 1 to 6, the digit at 10's place, and make the rest of the digit as 0. So it will be rounded off to 170. Similarly, if you have to do 241, suppose you have to round it off 2412 to nearest 10. So here also what we will do, first we will circle the digit at 10's place. Now what is the digit at 10's place? The digit at 10's place is 1. Okay, first we will circle the digit at 10's place. Okay, that is 1. and we will underline the digit at the ones place. So just underline what is the digit at the ones place. The ones place digit is 2. Since 2 is less than 5, so what will 2412 will be rounded off to 2410. Okay, now question 2, round off the following numbers to nearest 100. Okay, suppose I am doing this number 5883. Suppose you have to round it off to 5883 to nearest 100. How we will round it off? See, when we have to round it off, you circle the digit at hundreds place. What is the digit at the hundreds place? It is 8. Okay, now underline the digit at tens place. Okay, so what is the digit at tens place? 8. Since 8 is greater than 5, so what we will do? We will add plus 1 to the digit at circled digit and make the rest of the digits as 0. So it will be rounded off to 5900. Okay. Similarly, when we have to round it off, suppose one example 51295, we have to round it off to nearest 100. How will round it off? First, circle the digit at hundreds place. Okay, when you circle, which digit is at the hundreds place? 2 is there. Now underline the digit at tens place. So what is the digit at the tens place? It is 9. Okay. Now since 9 is greater than 5, it will add 1 to the digit at the hundreds place. That it becomes 3 here, 30. So it will become 51,300. It will be rounded off to 51,300. Similarly, rounding off to nearest 1000, 10,000 and to 1 lakh, we will follow the same steps. Okay. Now I have sent the PDF of this exercise, and you note it down in your classwork copy. Selected sums I am sending as PDF. Okay, and the rest of the sums you practice in your class. When you are having any practice copy, I told you to make one practice copy. You practice the rest of the sums which I have not sent as PDF. You practice in that copy. Okay, it's very easy. Go through the rules, go through the steps, and it will be easier for